Rich, extraordinary that you are making this kind of commitment. What is it like when you track these kids down? What do they say to you?
Well, most of them are disengaged because they've been affected by the pandemic one way or another, either because of isolation, because we've closed down schools. They miss their friends, they miss the social aspect of schooling, or because of loss, right? I mean, they've lost a parent in many cases, they've lost a relative, they've lost, their parents have lost jobs. And so they need to be the breadwinners or contribute to the family at that point as well. There's so many factors because there's just not enough resources for them to feel engaged and connected to school.
These kids have to become their family breadwinners. Are we at risk right now with all of these kids? It's not just your district. It's happening in cities and towns across the country. A city councilman from Baltimore told me 61% of their high school freshmen aren't even logging in. If they have now left and they're out there in the workforce supporting themselves, are we sort of creating a low-wage labor force that will end up without educations?
Well, we could be, but that's why we're doing the outreach, right? I mean, the downfall of not getting an education is that you are going to be stuck in a lot of low wage paying jobs. So we're trying to re-engage them. That's the whole basis of this Wednesday visit for me, because I don't want them to suffer through the rest of their lives. I tell them always, we either make a sacrifice right now and live comfortably, or we don't make the sacrifice right now to go to school and we suffer forever.
And those kids are so lucky to have you, but there are a lot of other schools and school districts around this country. Just reopening schools, is that really going to bring these kids back? If the option is, hey, we're going to be open for summer school, I can't imagine they'll be lining up. Do we need something more radical?
I don't know the answer to that question. I know that we just reopened schools this Monday, and I was just as excited as the kids to see each other. So that's working to a point, right? And to your point, I don't know if that's going to bring all of them. I am sure that there's probably some that are permanently disengaged that we're going to have to reach out and eventually catch up on credits.
You took the initiative to do this, but why isn't it happening on a broader scale? When you and I were in high school, if we didn't show up for 6 or 8 days, there's a good chance school would be calling home or a police officer might knock on our door. Why is it that so many kids are not logging in and they're simply disappearing from the system?
I think it's the sheer numbers. And there's a lot of people doing this work like me and alongside me. So I just feel that the numbers are large to where some of them will fall through the cracks.
Why should someone sitting at home who's watching this without kids, why should they care that these kids aren't showing up? What could be the implications to society, to our economy?
Well, an educated society makes a democratic society. And these are the kids that are going to be voting. They're going to be either doing open surgery on you or filling up a bed in a jail, right? I mean, so it matters because in the future, these kids are going to be the members of society that are most productive.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.